What's going on, guys? It's What the Moose here, and I'm bringing you another commentary today, this time over some more Black Ops 2 gameplay. Hopefully you enjoy the gameplay in the background. I'm pretty sure it's some team deathmatch on Aftermath, which is actually the map in Los Angeles in 2025. So, what we're going to talk about in today's commentary is some attachments, some perks, wildcards, and score streaks that are new or updated for Black Ops 2, and I want to bring you guys some of the information that has been released over the past couple days. So for notable new attachments, and I'll let this be known, this is only for the assault rifle package, or with assault rifles in general. But for the most part, LMGs and SMGs usually have the same attachments as assault rifles, with a few exceptions. So for the most part, these are the attachments you're going to see for most guns. The snipers and the shotguns will have a little bit different ones, but overall this gives you a good idea of what you're going to be seeing. So I pretty much just picked out the notable ones. There's the millimeter wave scanner. So if you remember from the trailer, there was that squarish looking sight that you could see through walls. That's pretty much what it is. You can only see through walls when you're aiming down sight though, so it should be pretty balanced. There's the target finder attachment, and that's the one in the trailer where the guy aims down the sight, and there's like a lot of tunnel vision, but you can see exactly where all the players are. There's diamonds, red diamonds that mark out where everyone is. There's quick draw, so it didn't give any information about what this actually does, but I assume it does exactly what quick draw does in Modern Warfare 3, just aim down sight quicker. It's a complete guess, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what it does. There's an adjustable stock, so usually in other games like Ghost Recon, I know for certain is a stock. If you fold it, you can run faster, you can move quicker, but your aim will be a little bit worse, and if you have the stock out or unfolded or fixed, I think is what it's called, you'll have better aim, but you'll also move a little bit slower. So there's also select fire. As you guys know from the trailer, there was select fire on the M8 A1 in the beginning. It pretty much allows you to burst or full auto fire. And then the last one is the laser sight, and this will increase hip fire accuracy, which is pretty much what steady aim did. So that's pretty much the replacement for steady aim. Notable new perks for Tier 1, or the Tier 1 in the perk slot. There's no really new notable perks. For Tier 2, we have Hardwired. So Hardwired, what it does is you're not affected by counter UAV or EMP. That should be pretty cool. Cold-blooded, you have resistance to targeting systems, including dual band, which I don't know what that is. I wanted to try and figure it out, but I could not, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Target finder you have resistance to, so like I said, that was an attachment. You have resistance to that if you put on cold-blooded. Sensor grenades, which pretty much sound like motion sensors that you can throw, or player-controlled aircraft, so like the quad rotor, things of that nature. Actually, what Blind Eye does, because that's in the first tier, it actually protects against non-player controlled aircraft, so AI aircraft. So if you call in, like, let's say an attack helicopter, you'd be protected if you used cold-blooded. And not if you use you'd be protected if you use Blind Eye, not cold-blooded. Another one in the Tier 2 is toughness, and you just flinch less when you're shot. So it's pretty much like Hardened Pro from Black Ops 1, if you remember that. It was actually a pretty good perk, but Hardened was kind of crappy, so it really wasn't used very often. And then you have Fast Hands, which you actually use equipment faster. So you pretty much just throw stuff faster, you throw back nades easier, things of that nature. For Tier 3, we have Engineer to start it off. Engineer is pretty much Hacker from Black Ops 1, but it also delays claymores, so you have the Stalker Pro from Modern Warfare 3 version added in to Hacker pretty much to make Engineer. Awareness is also in Tier 3. That's you hear enemy footsteps louder. I think that's pretty cool. It pretty much is Sierra Pro from Modern Warfare 3, but just the Pro version. Dexterity, you mantle objects faster, climb ladders faster, recover from melee faster, and ADS quicker after sprinting. So it's actually a combination of a lot of the pro perks from the past few games. I think that'll be a great perk. That's probably going to be what I'm running on my third tier perk for the most often, is Dexterity. Now for wildcards, there's a lot of them. Here, these are the only ones that they have mentioned so far. I'm pretty sure they're the only ones that are going to be featured in the game, but you never know since this game is in very early development stages. So you have Primary Gunfighter, that allows for a third attachment on a primary weapon. You have Secondary Gunfighter, which just allows a second attachment on a secondary weapon. You have Overkill, which you take a primary as your secondary. Danger Close, which is not the Modern Warfare 2 Danger Close, don't worry. you get an extra lethal grenade if you put Danger Close on as a wild card. You have Perk Greed, which is an extra perk in either perk slot 1, 2, or 3. Then you have Tactician, which is you take an extra tactical in place of a lethal grenade. So for score streaks, there's a lot of them. They're all in the article that I'm going to link down in the description. You can look at all the score streaks and how many points they are. But I'm going to highlight a few for you guys that I thought were pretty cool, and I'm sure you guys definitely want to know about them. So the Hunter-Killer drone pretty much seeks out an enemy and kills them. From what I've seen in gameplay, you pretty much throw the drone into the air, and it goes and kills somebody really quick. It takes about 5 seconds, and it seems like a pretty good kill streak because it's going to get you almost a guaranteed kill every time. I'm pretty sure the only way to protect against it is by using Flak Jacket, but I'm not exactly sure on that one. And that's going to cost you 400 points, so about 4 kills. Then there's the Guardian. It's a microwave turret that impairs and disorients enemies. If you guys saw from the trailer, he put one down on that bridge and pretty much destroyed all those guys on the bridge because they couldn't even do anything. It seems like an okay kill streak. I don't know how effective it's actually going to be, but we'll definitely see when Black Ops 2 hits the shelves. That's going to be 500 points. The Death Machine is returning for Black Ops 2, and now it'll actually be a real kill streak. It won't just be only a care package kill streak. It will be a real kill streak. It's the same as Black Ops 1, but you keep it until you run out of ammo. If you guys remember, if you shot the actual Death Machine, you would lose it when you died, no matter if you shot 1 bullet or 400. So now you'll be able to keep it until your ammo is gone, and that's going to cost 600, so about 6 kills. Then there's the War Machine, which is basically a noob tube with rapid fire system. It kind of sounds like the XM25, but a little bit better. I don't know how much damage that's going to really do, but it seems like kind of a crappy kill streak if it's like the XM25 at all, and that's going to cost you 700. Now we got the Dragonfire, which is basically the quad rotor drone that I'm sure you guys are all familiar with now, and that's going to be worth 725, so about 7 kills, make a little bit more actually. Then you got the AGR. It's a robot that finds enemies like the assault drone, and it can be controlled or be AI like a computer. That's going to cost you 800. That was actually in the trailer, if you guys remember that. So that's pretty much what it is. The Orbital VSAT, which is pretty much the Blackbird. It cannot be shot down. It shows where the enemy positions are. So I'm very glad it's returning, and I hope you guys are too. That's going to cost you 900. Then you got the K9 unit, which is attack dogs, the great kill streak that treyarch always puts out. It's going to be 1275 for points. And then we got the Swarm. It's a swarm of hunter-killer drones. It's going to cost you 1400. So I actually ran out of time in that video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to, please click like down below. It's definitely going to help me out. If you guys want to click one of the 2 videos on screen or subscribe in the bottom right, you definitely can do that. Help me out a lot. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you later.